everybody. Preferred selection here with a recording session that kind of caught me off guard. You guys can probably guess, a lot like last time, I was going for truffle worms. I've actually gotten a fair amount of truffle worms. I managed to get 11. Just kind of... I really didn't even take that long. It was maybe been playing for like 45 minutes. Farming for truffle worms. When an eclipse comes out of nowhere. So, this is our second eclipse, and it's an important one. Well, every eclipse is important until we get what we need. But, yeah, this one... Really hoping that we get... Really hoping that we get... a moon charm would be ideal, I guess. I would also like to get some more Terra Blades, or... I mean, Terra Blades would be nice, but they don't drop. It'd be nice to get some more Broken Hero Swords, is what I'm saying, because if we get 2 Broken Hero Swords, we can make a Terra Blade out of our True Knight's Edge. If we get 1, we can make a True Excalibur, but we already have a True Knight's Edge, which is better, so it doesn't really get us anywhere. Need to see 2 Broken Hero Swords. There's 1. That's halfway there. This did kind of sneak up on me, so... I was fighting a little bit before we got to this point, but I don't think I got anything. My inventory is super full. Right, it's always super full right before an eclipse because, and honestly, that's not really. It seems like bad luck, but it's not really luck. It's because when do you get an eclipse? It's when you're putzing around with a building project or doing, you know, construction and or farming or something. But I mean, if you're like at an AFK farm and you're just kind of watching it out of the corner of your eye, there's a lot of situations in which you could get an eclipse where you've been playing for a bit. Yeah, only 1 Broken Hero Sword. That's fine for now. You can see I did... I'm almost ashamed to admit this, but I mean, it's... You know, it is what it is. For the purposes of off-camera truffle worm farming, I did make a set of hollowed armor. I didn't really want to have minions summoned for truffle worm farming. It just makes the process slower. Like, it's not like it becomes more fun or more challenging. It's just like if you're farming for truffle worms in summoner armor, the summons kill them if you have them out. If you don't have summons out, then you die. I mean, you don't die, but you know, why are you wearing summoner armor without summons? So. Hollowed armor, like we had so much hollowed bar that it seemed to make sense to make a hollowed suit. As with last time, we're getting banners fast and furious. Yeah, having some hollowed armor just really facilitated the process of getting truffle worms without worrying about dying. You know, we're doing all the really hard stuff, we're doing it in summoner armor, so I don't feel bad about switching to hollow just for the purposes of gathering materials for the Let's Play. Pretty sure vampire knives are my best bet as far as weapon. Oh, we got a moonstone, that makes me so happy. Sorry about that, clicked off screen for a second. And a frozen key mold, so we can now make the that Hydra that that's actually really good. I mean, probably bound to get it anyway with our arena being where it is, but still something that we needed. Super happy about that moonstone. If we don't get anything else, I'll be just happy that we got that. One of the things I don't like about Vampire Knives is that I can't see my cursor, because my cursor looks a lot like those projectiles. Oh, and just so you know, we're not in the... You can probably see, we're not in the Tiki Armor... You know, I did switch to Tiki Armor, and I summoned all my guys when I saw that we were having a solar eclipse, and then I started recording pretty much right away. Wow, the sun's already there, so this eclipse is going fast. It's really late here, like, it's pretty late at night, so I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm recording when I was just trying to prep for, you know, prep for the next Fishron fight or something. Got a Batwing drop that's kind of... I don't actually know if the Batwings are better than Frozen Wings. They might be slightly, or they might be around the same tier. I weirdly have a feeling that they're worse, but I don't... Unfortunately, there's no way in the game to test other than just knowing. Well, I shouldn't say that. You can test, but nobody will tell you. Like, the guide won't be like, this is like a tier 5 wing, and this is a tier 6 wing. In fact, I'm pretty sure the whole tier system was just, like, informally made up by someone to help people evaluate things. I would love to put a water candle down if I knew that I had one on. I'm pretty sure I have one in my piggy bank, but don't want to mess with it right this second. I'm sorry I'm being so silent. But I just I'm not really even that tired, but I don't know. It's our second eclipse and I'm enjoying it, but what can you really say about it other than let's get that hero sword? I don't think we'll manage it because it looks like it's pretty late in the night, but that's the thing about rarity is you don't need to kill 250 of these guys to get Hero Sword. You just need to kill one and get lucky. So you can kill a bunch and be like, oh, it's not happening, but you know, of course it's not. Like it will still happen eventually. Trying to avoid going too high up because I don't want a Wyvern taking up important spawn rate stuff. Come on, give me hero swords. I really need them. I honestly don't need them because, like, I mean, it'd be really nice to have the Terrorblade. It's a great weapon. It would bar none. It would like really change the game for us right now. But at the same time, we're gonna get the flare on like soon. Like we've beaten Fishron 3 times. The flare on is on its way. The moon doesn't look as quick to run out as I was worried it was gonna. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself by saying that. And we got a moonstone, so I really... Whatever else comes out of this moon, we got a moonstone. No room to complain. Bunch of banners. Although I gotta say, usually I feel like I get... Usually I feel like 2 broken hero swords from a moon is not a big ask. You know. They're a little easier when you can go fight right away, and you know, we lost a lot of NPCs because I wasn't in the right I didn't want to start fighting these guys in Hallowed because that wouldn't be fair. So I switched gears, I summoned all my minions. That's how we got to this point. I think day is pretty close to done. Really don't want it to be, but I think it is. There's still some guys down here. Let's see that hero sword. Let's see it. Oh! You know, you ask and you shall receive. That just turned this from a good eclipse for us to a great one. Like, honestly, there's nothing we really need from this event anymore. It would be nice to get... I mean, an Ice Spring I don't care about. Like, I'm not a completionist. And if I was a completionist, it wouldn't be this Let's Play. It would be a off-camera character. Ice Spring is a pet, for those wondering. There's a Demon Scythe, which is definitely the rarest thing to get from this event, but it's not... And it's a decent weapon, but it's not like... It's not on the same tier as the Terrablade, let's just put it that way. You know, we're actually going to have to do some Golem fights now, because now that I have that Moonstone, while I don't technically need a Celestial Stone for Pumpkin Moons, like a Moonstone will do it, but I don't want to like do all the expensive Moonstone reforging, and that, you know, I don't want to... There's no reason to not just turn this Moonstone into a Celestial Stone, is what I'm trying to say. Done or not quite done? Still got... Yeah, finally got a... Wyvern wanted to get in on the action. Gonna weigh a lot of my DPS. My DPS on things that matter, that is. This solar eclipse had a longer tail than I thought it did. Didn't we jump up like a second ago and see that the... I could have sworn that when we were up here a while ago, like the thing was really far. I don't know. I'm really bad at figuring out like what time of day it is based on the sun. Other good things to get from this event would be another Moonstone. If we get... Yeah, okay, it's over. That's totally fine. Another Moonstone would allow us to stack Celestial Stone and Moonstone. If you aren't familiar with how good the Moonstone is, it says increases all stats... It increases all stats by a lot. It's like 4 defense, like knockback, like it's... I can't think of a stat. Just think of anything. Think of like minion knockback, think of melee speed, defense, mining speed, just whatever comes to mind, it affects it. Almost. I mean, obviously not everything, but it is incredibly good. Okay, so now we need to see if we have one lizard power cell. We're gonna need more of those. What can we put away? Best armor. Finally have something to put in this chest. Yeah, let's get out the hollowed bars. Now that we have enough. When I had... You guys are seeing like all my, you know, all my backstage stuff right now because of the impromptu recording, but I had the jellyfish necklace going, which is not something I do every time I play off camera, like if I'm on another world or if I forget, but jellyfish statue is how I try and replenish my money when when I'm not doing things in the game that make a lot of money. Okay, so we need an Excalibur. I never just like have a True Knight's Edge on me, so it's kind of cool that I have one for once. True Excalibur. Make sure you don't accidentally make like multiple Excaliburs, because if you look over here, True Excalibur and Excalibur have like almost the same art. I'll show off True Excalibur for like a second, just to show you what it does. Shoots beams. It's got pretty fast swing, but I always hear people say that the True Knight's Edge is better. Like 95 melee damage versus 66. Obviously, this is as a positive reforge, but use whichever one. They're they're close. True Knight's Edge probably has more DPS. I think I looked it up once and it definitely does. It sounds so dubious to say, but I'm pretty sure someone told me once that that's the better one. And it was someone I trusted. So now Terrorblade is just like, we don't need a Bubble Gun or Tsunami. Well, I mean, Tsunami's still pretty good, but we don't really need the Mega Shark. A lot of the stuff on inventory does not compare to this Terrorblade. I guess also put the Bubble Gun there. Why not? For right now. No, I'm never going to use it. So let's move the... Yeah, the Optic Staff gets to rejoin the hotbar. Yeah, I feel good about that. I'm glad the Tinkerer didn't die, because this is going to be expensive. Oh, we don't have any money. Don't have any money on us. It's going to be an expensive reforge. I will put all my money into this, because sure, in 2 seconds we'll be reforging a... Actually, I shouldn't put all my money into this, because I care way more about the Celestial Stone. So 33 gold, that's like a ton to reforge. Do not have a discount card, so let's just do it. Deadly's a good stopping point. Deadly is, man, got lucky there. Deadly's good enough. I probably wouldn't have accepted much under that. Like, I was hoping for, like, Superior or something, but that's in the ballpark, for sure. It's better than Superior. I was hoping for... You understand what I'm saying. Superior is, like, the worst I would have accepted. Deadly's, like, really good, so I'm happy that I got it. Okay, yeah, Frozen Key Mold. I should also just go ahead and... I should just go ahead and use that, like, right away, shouldn't I? So where are my souls? Let's go ahead and get out a 5 and a 5 and a 5. And then I know that I've got the keys somewhere weird. Like, in my piggy bank. I think that might be where they are. Do we have to fight Plantera again? I don't see... That's a... I'm gonna move Temple Keys, because I'm never gonna remember that they're there. Yeah, they should be in key molds. That's a smart bet. So believe it or not, this Frozen Key Mold is actually also going to be a big change in... Well, not a big change, but it's gonna go in our hotbar, I'll tell you that much. It's gonna replace this Queen Spider Staff. Not the key itself, but the freaking crazy Hydra that you get from it. It'll be useful in moons. It's not terrible against Fishron, it's worth like summoning, but won't be a huge advantage versus Fishron. As much as I would like it to be. I really should set up a teleporter to get from here to here more easily. But yeah, let's go get that frozen chest now. Then I think we'll fight the golem a little bit. We'll fight him once, because that's all I can do. Until I get more thingies. Yeah, we'll fight the golem. Getting a lot of fallen stars. This is kind of a star bridge. An unintentional one, but I mean, that's how it goes. This bridge has, like, no lighting. I'm fine with that. So the dungeon, I think, comes up pretty soon. Okay, it's right there. I'm gonna want a better way down, probably. But for now, this works. So this Terrablade that I just got and then didn't show off at all is amazing. It is auto swing, which I love auto swing weapons. You are going to notice such a difference in how this performs in the dungeon versus how things have been going. Like, we are going to do great in hard mode dungeon with this. Even in Tiki armor, which gives us like if we were in Beetle armor, we'd be doing amazingly. But even in the armor that we're wearing, we're going to be in good shape. Just scanning the map to see if we know where this is already. We probably do, but I'm not seeing it like right off the bat. Okay, so maybe the fact that I'm in Tiki armor matters a lot, because I don't seem to be just, like, destroying the hard mode dungeon. But I'm doing alright. Like, it's a lot of damage. It's more damage than I was doing before. By a good amount. Okay, so here's, like, the crazy chest room that has, like, everything. Demonic Staff of the Frost Hydra, don't even need to reforge it, that's like great right there. Loot all the rest, because why not? Sure, I'll show off the Staff of the Frost Hydra. You can get the spider and this out at the same time, there's no like... Honestly, maybe they should both be in my hotbar, but... I always forget to cast the spider anyway. And now we get like no enemies. Come on, I want to show you off. I'm gonna grab this bed while I'm here. I like beds. Pink dungeon beds, I think it look rather nice too. I'll cast it here. Come on, Skull. Show off the hydrant. Bone wands don't sell for anything, so there's no reason to keep them on you. So apparently the Hydra means you'll just get like no enemies ever, which is nice. Did not know about that feature of the item. I'm kidding, it does no such thing. Yeah. Wow, I'm getting super lucky. As you can see, the Hydra is hitting these enemies for like 100 and something damage. It's 162 damage. It packs a huge punch. It lasts 1 minute. It's going to be a lot like the Nimbus Rod, where I'm going to want to put that out. Did I have a Shadow Beam Staff yet? I was thinking that I was just going to sell this, but maybe not. It's a pretty good weapon. I'll see if I have one. I do not, so we're just keeping it. Maybe I'll keep the Bone Wand if we don't have one. We do. I'll keep it anyway. Whatever. I dragged it all the way over here. Frozen chest can go there for now. The bed can go in furniture, and then I'm not putting anything else away on camera. Won't quick stack because I do not have that bed. Alright, so let's go show off all of our new cool stuff on the Golem. Hey, we got our nurse back. I like having a nurse. They are handy dandy. I wonder, does this affect the... Okay, so that does 162. Still 162, so I guess it's summon damage now. I think that used to matter, but doesn't seem to anymore. Yeah, we don't need the Mega... Well, yeah, we're pretty much outgrowing the Mega Shark, so I feel comfortable just having both of these summons. Oh, wait, that's right. There's a strange bug with the... I'm surprised that this has, like, never been... Wait, do I not have a... I thought I had a cell. Oh, I got 7 of these? Oh, it must have quick stacked into my piggy bank. Okay, so... here's the golem. You can see that our little ice hydra is just doing a number on him. And then our Terrorblade is... Look at it chew through that fist. Like, we are getting through that so quickly. So quickly. We need to heal. We can switch to our knives. We don't really need to heal, but I'll switch to the knives anyway. Body should go down pretty quickly. Really, I should make the Terrorblade my #1 so this doesn't turn into like a Vampire Knives Let's Play. It'll be a crutch, like I'm already so tempted to just like ignore projectiles and like never dodge because I have the knives. Although the knives do make it very handy to do one fight after the other. So I suppose if we're grinding this thing for... Staff of Earth is not what we needed. Let's go again. Use this bow. We never get to use this bow, so why not use it right now? Even click the ammo box. Save a little bit of bullets. Get the little ammo box coffee cup icon that saves us bullets for whatever reason. I just never questioned that the ammo box icon looked like a coffee cup for like the longest time. I think it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be a bullet with like a weird like shadow on it, or it's a bullet resting on a surface, but to me it looks like a coffee cup. Not the sprite itself, I'm talking about the, you know, if you look underneath my optic staff, you can see the buff. Or if I just stand like down here while my minions just deal with him. Oh no, that gets really bad for me. He starts going crazy. Doesn't like it when I run away. Ooh, he's a little trapped down there, isn't he? Just a little bit. Works for me. Heat Ray, I don't know if we've had yet. It's kind of like the Shadow Beam Staff. I can't remember if it's a little worse or a little bit better. Why is there... I guess I died of the Destroyer or something. Do not remember that. Ooh, we can get pinkies out here? That's kind of nice. And purple slimes? I believe if we can get purple slimes, we can get, I want to say we can get king slimes here, but that seems way too close to spawn to be getting, like, purple slimes and king slimes. Like, purple slimes you should be getting where you can get, like, goblin scouts, like, right next to the ocean. I think our world just got very confused for a second. I don't know why. Oop, taking a lot of hits. Don't really know why. Probably because I was standing still. Standing still is not usually a good idea in the middle of a fight. Unless you're very tanky, which I am not. Head's coming after me. Doesn't like it when you cheat. And by cheat, I mean, like, hide behind terrain that is very much for the purpose that it is. I don't know what I'm saying. Does the golem, like, increase spawn rate? Like, why is there... I don't understand really what happened here. What all this stuff is. Do I go again? Don't need a lot of this stuff, sure. And yes, I know I'm not far from a vendor, and I could have sold all that stuff for like a whopping 10 silver, but you know, you can get money anytime you want in Terraria. It's not that big a deal. And nobody becomes a rich man in Terraria by remembering to sell throwing knives and recall potions. I guess it's Vampire Knives time again. You know, it's funny, I remember a lot of people talking about how the golem's like way too easy after Plantera. Like how the Lizard Temple's just like a joke and how the golem's like way too easy. And I used to agree, but I don't really see it anymore. I know that they buffed the golem, and at the time it was like, oh, they just did a minor buff, but maybe they did a really good job buffing the golem. It certainly seems like he seems like a step up from Plantera to me. Plantera is easy, if anything. Golem trophy is nice. I guess I'll put this in our little arena. I'll go one more time, why not? I should be remembering to use my awesome, you know, like all this stuff that's just like free. And, you know, you want to put it, like in a fight that's only going to last 2 minutes, you might as well place it before the fight starts, rather than lose DPS placing in the middle of a fight. Whatever. You know, I've never really walked that far away from the golem. Like, I usually just kind of stay by him. Doesn't seem like anything too bad happens to you if you just walk away from him. I'm not blown away by... He didn't, like, go on, like, a... Most bosses have, like, an enraged form if you try and cheese them in a certain way. And I think the golem does, but it's just very subtle. I love the way Spectre or the Jester arrows look with the... Alright. Another Staff of Earth. I guess it's Staff of Earth Day. But I may sell for a lot, so that's fine. Why I don't get too bent out of shape about money. Yeah, 13 gold. I'll keep the... If I was really going to use this, I would reforge it, so I'll keep the worst one, the regular one. It's funny because I have like a limit about when I will do that and when I won't. Like, if this was, like, annoying or broken, I would totally... Is that... Dangerous Sense is actually kind of good, so I kind of want to put it away. Do I not have one? Oh, it won't quick stack because it's down there. Yeah. It's weird that things don't quick stack from your trash. It'd be kind of nice if they did. Starting to get up there in the beetle husks. Oh, I really don't have that many, though. Considering how it's quite the useful item. Where is this heat ray going? What am I doing? Right there. Would you like to buy? I'll sell you some of my potions. I won't sell you all of them. You can also have my dynamite. I'm not really a dynamite guy. That was like a really odd pun. Like it wasn't an intentional pun, but like fun fact for people who are younger than me, people used to, you know, say like you're a dynamite guy, and it was like you're nice or you're a stand-up character, but that is not. I was not going for that. It just kind of happened. Put some of these greater healing potions there. I'm gonna do the golem one more time. I know I said I was like done, but just have this episode go a little long because I really want. I want to see something that's not the freaking Staff of Earth. Okay, so this time we'll really show them. We'll get both of our guys down. Get a Nimbus Rod over here. Can I do this with no... Let's try and do this one Ymir style and just like dodge and just let our minions handle things. It should work, but it's not generally how we do things, but I know he was into Nimbus Rod for like all his damage and minions for the rest. We should resummon our minions down where he is. We're gonna do that. Huh. Been getting really lucky with drops this episode. Might have to heal a little proactively if I try this method. Seems to be going not bad though. Getting hit a lot. Oh man. I might have to abandon this tactic if I keep running into like every single bullet. Alright, strafing that. Strafing was working. Alright, golem's down. Hey, and we got a sunstone! The game's like, okay, you fight the golem without using weapons, we'll give you a sunstone. That's good news. That's a great ending to this episode. But we're not going to end it here, of course, because now I have to go reforge this. Would you like to buy some wooden arrows and a Furious Raw Staff? And some other stuff. Oh, Beetle has sell for kind of a lot, but I'll keep them. Oh, I don't need to reforge these yet. What am I doing? I need to make a Celestial Stone. And it's menacing. This episode's unbelievable. We just got so lucky there. We now have 50 defense as a summoner. So I didn't explain what the Sunstone did. It's got it all right there. Minor increase to damage, melee speed, crit chance, life regeneration, defense, pick speed, and minion knockback. If you just had the Sunstone or the Celestial Stone, it would be one or if you just had the Sunstone or the Moonstone, it would be that effect at night. But since we have the two stones forged together, we get the effect all the time. We're going to be crazy hard to kill. Well, we're not going to be crazy hard to kill, but we're going to be stronger than we have been. We really need to do Pumpkin Moon next episode, Pumpkin Moon next episode, because we're strong enough now that we can probably easily clear 430 Spooky Wood, which is my goal. We'll make it 444. We'll make it a nice round number. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.